Welcome back to SnowRunner, guys, and this is the Dramis D150T, which is based on a Kenworth C500, and it's basically a giant mining truck with multiple custom trailers. Now, there is a console-friendly version of this in the works, so no worries about that. Once that's done, it will be released and basically, hopefully, go into the list for testing with the devs, and I don't know why I say hopefully. It will go into the list for testing, but whether or not it will pass obviously remains in the air until it passes. Now, this truck is, once again, like I said before, designed as a mining truck, and there are multiple trailers to go along with it. But first, we're going to take it into the garage, and we're going to go through the customization options, and then we're going to get it outside, and we're going to see what these trailers actually look like, how they drive, or rather, how they pull behind the truck, and also what the maneuverability is like, because this is going to be a gigantic setup when all is said and done. Alright, easy. Let's get you into the garage real quick. Oh, that was weird. The game had a little bit of a hang-up there. I was like, I'm not sure what you're going on about, but, like, we'll see. So, engines-wise, we have the non-OP engine, which gives you an A power-to-weight rating. The Extreme, which is the 1,300 horsepower OP engine. He gives you a warning right there. He's like, do not use if you want it to be balanced, which means Diesel Addict and I will be going for this engine immediately. Now, well, I definitely think that it's worth checking out the other engines as well. This one is an S, this one's an A, and the A is basically the same as the non-OP engine, but this one's like an extra 55 horsepower, so a little bit of a bump, but not much. I'm gonna go with the Extreme engine just for testing purposes, but you do have all of these, you know, non-OP engines as well, if you would like to go that route. Now, gearbox-wise, you have highway, you have non-OP off-road, and then you have standard off-road and off-road OP, as well as fine-tune. So I'll go with this one. Suspension-wise, we have standard, and then we have raised, as well as tuned custom. Now, the tuned custom, I'm assuming, is basically the raised, but with either additional flex or additional strength, and we'll have to see which one of those is actually the case. Now, you start off with a 63-inch XML tire, which is wild. You actually have MRAP tires as well as an option. That's pretty freaking, like, wild. Now you have the Gov doubles, which I actually really dig the Gov doubles. I think they look sick. You have these Sahara tires, which are definitely different. And then you have dedicated mud tires, which those are just, like, wild. Those look like they're from another planet. And then you have the studded MRAP tires as well, should you want to use this thing in a icy or snowy environment. Now, let's go back and run. I think we're going to start with the... Actually, you know what? I think we're going to start with the Gov doubles. I really like them. I know I've kind of gone back and forth on what I would use these tires on, but I really like the way they look. Let's do Extreme Offline for console. And as you can see, it's already in there, so he does plan on bringing this thing to consoles in the future. So we have a small cargo box. Then we have a logging frame add-on, which is actually really helpful. Your standard assortment of cranes, your saddle high, your saddle low, spare wheel rack, which I'm definitely going to throw on there, a service tank, which really turns this thing into a support beast, and then you have an LC 3.8 loading crane in two different forms, apparently. But we need to see what those trailers require. Now, I need to see if they require, like, saddle high or saddle low, or if they are a pull behind. So, got, let's see, horn and wing. I'll throw the wing on there just, I don't know, because... And let's see, we should have a few, I guess the colors don't exactly work right now, but that's fine. We will come back in the future when a future update will, I'm sure, fix those. Now, let's check the trailer store. Now, granted, the frame does look a little bit bare right now, but that's all right. We're going to change that. We're going to address that. I just want to see if it requires saddle high or saddle low, or neither, for those special mining trailers that are a big, basically a big set piece of this truck. So let me back you up. Kind of turn you around a little bit. It's going to get a little bit of damage, but, I mean, we're in testing grounds, and we've got dev tools, so I really don't think we have that much to worry about. Push those crates out of the way. Oh, my God, we're stuck in a corner. Oh, we're stuck in a corner. Oh, this is delightful. Why did we do this? Leave it to me to be like, oh, I'm going to check out these trailers, and then get stuck in an actual corner. I'm like, all right, yep, this is apparently how this is going to go. That, like, overpowered engine, though, is freaking fast. The overpowered engine and transmission, I can already tell you, it is insanely fast. All right, so let's see what we're working with here. So, the Dramis trailer right there, that looks like it's going to do basically going to be saddle high, and then there should be another, okay, there's the double. There's the double Dramis trailer. That is absolutely wild. So, you can do a single or a double or a 7 slot. So really at the end of the day, it's up to you which one you want to go with. I like the 7 slot a lot, but I think I'm going to actually start with the double, because the double definitely gives off that like road train kind of vibe. So we'll throw that on there, and that actually, even though this is a really long frame, this pretty much takes up all of it. Like, it takes up legitimately all of it. So let's see how it loads now, because I'm very curious to see what kind of like what the loading dynamics are of a setup like this. Holy crap. You can see how big it is when you see like how much stuff fits in the trailer, but how low it sits as well. Stage 3 fuel tanks. I want to do something that's like rock related. I don't know if it'll actually like be happy about that or not, but God, look how small the crates are in there. Can I switch to like a trailer cam? I could, but it's not necessarily gonna do me all that much good. Let's see, drilling equipment, large pipes, fuel. God, the fuel sits so low in there. Packaged sand. We could technically fill it with sand, but I want to do something that actually like looks cool in there. And the problem is, it's not necessarily like, it's hard to find something that like looks good in this trailer because like everything sits so high. Cabins are okay, but like, or sorry, they sit so high, whereas the cargo sits really low. I'm thinking that I want to go with not large pipes. I want to go with something that you can see. Like, I legitimately want to go with something you can see, but that in itself is extremely difficult to do, and extremely, like, difficult to figure out. So I guess, I don't know, cabins? And then, oh. So does that rear one have to be loaded manually? Because, look, trailer, loading platform. Or does it work if I just keep loading? We'll see. Yeah, no, okay, so that's kind of weird. So I would guess that the rear one must be loaded on its own, and then, like, or must be loaded, like, by itself with a crane. That would make the most sense to me. But the thing is, this doesn't have space to put a crane on right now. So I guess we'll try and use this as is. Okay, slider bet. Whoa! Whoa! Holy crap. So this actually has its own stabilizers. Whoa, that's insane. Holy crap. All right, this just got like a whole heck of a lot cooler. All right, hang on. If I go back and use the slider bed, deploy and fold, what does A do? Because I think there's something that's supposed to like also make the bed itself do something. But like if I hit B, that doesn't work. So maybe that's something that'll come in a future update. Let me see what this thing actually drives like. It is weird having like a double articulated trailer setup though in this game, because it's not necessarily like, it's not something that you're normally used to driving with, like a road train setup. But I also, whoa, I almost flipped it right there. That's delightful. Let's try to not do that. Let's try to avoid flippage. Oh no, don't make my truck explode, please. We've had that happen one too many times in the past. I mean, and it probably will because it's like just hanging out right there. It's gonna hang out right there until it absolutely makes us explode. Detour. Yeah? You think? Alright, let's not. Now, maybe, in order to use that dump function, maybe you have to actually, like, fully deploy. Oh, I didn't think about that. Let's see. So, let me fully deploy that. Maybe it's a sequencing thing. So, maybe if I deploy these all the way, and then wait for them to be all the way down. So that lifts it up. That actually does work. Do the bumpers do anything? No. I could have... That's so odd. Okay, so that actuates those again. There's got to be something I'm missing here, right? There's got to be something I'm missing here, because I could have sworn that these, that the trailer itself actuated, but maybe I'm completely wrong and off the mark on that. But I could have sworn that I saw in the screenshots of the mod the trailer doing something, and someone in the comments is probably gonna go, "Oh my god, I can't believe you're so dumb. All you have to do is do this, like, or you have to just press this button." And I will completely take that, because at this point I can't figure it out. It doesn't make any sense to me right now. I love the truck. I love the way the truck looks. I love the setup. I love the mining trailers. But man, like, I can't seem to figure it out. There's hydraulic rams right there that should do something, right? They should do something, if I'm not mistaken. But man, all right, so also, while we're out here in the mud, I want to swap over to those overpowered mud tires, and they're called Mud Max. So if these don't up our performance... Oh my god, well that changed things. That changed things real fast. It's wild what a change in just tires will do, because we had the overpowered engine before, the overpowered engine and transmission, but like, it was probably, I would say, higher end vanilla-ish performance in the mud, and then I changed the tires, and it was like, you know, it like took off to freaking, you know, space shuttle speed. That's a tremendous difference. Let me see if I can ease you around and get you into the dips obstacle. Or not. Just don't turn. That's also fine. Oh my god. Well, now we'll definitely be able to figure out how many, like, actual points of damage that suspension has, because we just, like, crunched that suspension through there, and it didn't even care. It was like, oh yeah, we're fine. Don't worry about it. Dude, I'm just, like, smashing through the barricades. Normally I avoid these, but in this, nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Literally, like, don't even worry about it. Bro, I'm gonna hit the bridge jump with the road train trailer. God, that is literally... well, okay. It's a mining double. I feel like there are some people that are gonna get very triggered if I say... if I call it a road train. Because they're gonna be like, a road train like, has at least, like, 10. Oh, my God. Alright, boys. It's time to give it the beans. Come on. Neutral. For all the extra momentum. Yeet. Wow, that stayed, like, so level. Bro, that didn't even care. That did not even care. It was just like, I mean, bridge jump, I guess. Like, could you at least... Whoa, 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 something... So it wasn't the bridge jump that did it in. It was after the bridge jump. Holy smokes. What is that? Well, I guess the bridge jump, if the bridge jump didn't do it in, it was post-bridge jump that was gonna do it in. Well, if y'all enjoyed this video and enjoyed this look at this rig, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time.